Hey squad, TITOBODS here, and today before TITOBODS tell you what to purchase or what value is best for your buck, please read the note in your screen right now. It says keep your priorities in check, because before anything else, you must know your priorities. Number one, if you're going to purchase. Number two, what are the values you're going to purchase. And of course, TITOBODS is here to give you exactly that. Don't forget to give TITOBODS love by liking the video, sharing this with your friends, your alliance, and your Discord channel. And also, if you're new to this channel, you like this kind of video, or you are playing Age of Empires Mobile, please don't forget to give TITOBODS love by subscribing and also ringing that bell so you will always be notified as soon as we have a new video just for you guys. So let's move on to the mall. We have a lot of mall categories available just for you guys. So as you can see, we have multiple avenues to get your purchases in check, and this is where a lot of players struggle. TITOBODS is not saying that it's going to be full-on struggle for some players, because a lot of spenders really already know what they want, or they have a lot of money that they don't really care. Just purchasing is enough for them. So I know that free-to-play or low spenders that really want to purchase, especially the first-time spenders, want to have value for their money, and that's why TITOBODS is here for you guys. First, let's go to the pop-up store. You know what? TITOBODS is really happy that there is advancement or changes or innovations in that pop-up store. You know why? Let TITOBODS show you. So here we have speed ups, we have speed ups, we have speed ups. Oh, next one we have speed ups, still speed ups. Oh, and speed ups again, and another speed ups. Oh my god, another speed ups, and oh, another speed ups, and oh, it's unending speed ups. Okay, now that you know that we have a lot of speed ups in the pop-up store, TITOBODS just came to the realizations that, you know, the devs maybe are helping in a way. But as I've said, this is not always the point when it comes to the pop-up store. If you have been present before with some of the festival event with pop-up store, not every purchase does have that amount of speed ups. They were slowly integrating the speed ups before with small amount of values, but right now they are giving off a little bit more value on the speed ups. Let's just check this one first. Look at how many speed ups we got here. If you're going to compare this one with the custom gifts, wherein the custom gifts really is like TITOBODS basis on what is of good value, TITOBODS think that this is a good purchase, because the amount of speed ups here trumps the speed ups that we usually get on the pop-up store before. And right now, in the process, as TITOBODS always say when we have the pop-up store, the extra rewards that you can get from getting these rewards really are like a chef's kiss in the process. But different players will have different opinions regarding the pop-up store extra rewards, because some players will not treat them as just extra rewards, but will treat them as part of their purchase. Let's just face it, because a lot of people have different interpretations of everything in the world. So this is for players who just really needs to know what value is here for their money. And this one for TITOBODS is actually a good one, and this does. So next one, we have this one. A lot of players are also looking for, you know, troop capacity, and those players are really the ones that fights in the field but sometimes do lack troop capacity. There has been like a few fights, like for example in your desolate desert, you have 5 days of fighting. Sometimes you don't have enough troop capacity, because sometimes you use it in the wonder contest, sometimes in the BOD, sometimes in day 1, day 2, depending on how many fights there is. And in a week right now, especially with the addition of your primordial conflict, we have 3 days of 1-hour fights depending on your schedule. And having extra troop capacity for fighters, not for everyone. Do not generalize what TITOBODS is saying. This is for fighters that wants to fight, and also of course spenders, because you need to spend to get this one. TITOBODS think this also too. So next up we have your legendary hero medals. Now for your legendary hero medals, TITOBODS think that this is also a good purchase if only you are in need of legendary hero medals. If not, and you only need like the speed ups, why not go just for the first category here? You can get all your speed ups in there. But if you want more speed ups, extra speed ups in the process, make sure that the ones with the speed ups in it, for example your legendary hero medals, your fine gold, your hammers, your gems, etc., etc. Make sure that the ones with the speed ups in it is the ones that you need. So this one for TITOBODS to as long as you need the legendary hero medals. We have here next the hammer. So same thing as TITOBODS said earlier, if you only need this, that's the only time you really want to purchase. But is the amount or the value of the rewards good? To be honest with you guys, the usual amount of this one is the same. That's why, as you can see, the value is 3,000, 2,000, 2,000% here, is because it is what it is. Like, it is the usual value of these things. And for the price, it's really just decent. So for me, it's okay. So there you go. And we have here another one with the fine gold, with the hammer. So as you can see, again, the value is really low and the price is really high. TITOBODS is going to tell you that you will only need to purchase this if you have, you know, a need for the meteor steel. Because if not, you can go for the last one, which is this, plus go purchase it again and then reset it and purchase it again, or wait again tomorrow and maybe you can refresh it again. So that's what you can do instead of getting this, which has lower value and higher price, which in the process, I think you would benefit more on the other one if this is what you're looking for, plus the speed ups, because the speed ups really is the value in there. And try to multiply this with 3, because these are the price of this is 3 or 3 times the price of this, and you will get your answer on which is more valuable. Now next up we have another one, but this time around we have the fine gold plus your meteor steel. For TITOBODS, again, this value is really just okay. It's like lower than the middle and the price is really high. So for me, again, this is, but depends on how you need it. So next up, this one is like another eventual situational, you know, circumstance needs, and TITOBODS think that you don't really need to purchase this one unless, as I've said again, you are a kraken or a whale that needs this kinds of rewards for your raw iron, your insight points, your refined iron, and speed up. So there are events that actually gives you a few raw irons that gives, let's say, a fine amount of raw iron wherein the price is at 170, which is $3. So just wait for those events. So next one we have this again. So again, this is another okay. So majority of this is focused on insight points and mounts, and we don't really have that much need of this. Only players that are in the earlier servers, or sorry, late servers or the new servers does need this one because of the insight points. But old players that receives a lot of mount whistles already, TITOBODS don't think that you really need this one. So this is quite also so. We have another one here, which is of course focused on the castle technology. So for the castle facilities technique points, this is quite okay, but not the best. Only players, as TITOBODS is going to tell you again, that are in the younger servers or the earliest or the new ones actually does need the castle technology, or spenders, whales or krakens that actually wants to get their levels on the castle facility number 2, or are saving up already for the castle facility number 2, because we have only like 14 days awaiting, so that the other categories in the castle facility number 2 will be unlocked. So those are the players that are for sure going to need this one. And if you are going to purchase this one, just hit me up in the comments so I would know that you are interested in leveling up your castle facility number 2, or maybe you are a new player that is in need of technique points. So this one do for players who are in the mentioned category, as I've said, but comparing this with your regular technique points that you are getting, and as I've said, if you need technique points, go get your technique points from this one because the value is okay. So next one we have this for the price of $5, but the value of this one, as TITOBODS said, is in the middle, and also some players are going to really like this, so this also. So next one we have your gems. So this is the last part of it. Now, counting on the gems, do you receive Or would you receive 6 pieces of custom gem chest for $5? If you do, this one do. Because TITOBODS know that a lot of players are going to rely on gems. And the value of gems here added plus your speed ups is actually quite good. So I am going for, because of the overall value plus the speed ups plus your points, which is good, so you can get extra rewards. So TITOBODS will actually agree that this one, but as I've said, only purchase this if this is that thing that you need. Because if you are a new player or you are really on just the verge of free to play and low spenders, make sure that you check first what you need. If you need more on the speed ups, just go for it for your research, buildings, or other things that you need before you get your hands on your heroes, like having your gems or leveling up your rings. So make sure you go first with the important things in the research and everything like that before purchasing heavily on the gem stuff. So we're going to focus later on the top of Bonanza. Let's go first with the Nature's Oracle. Now this one resets every day, and the value of it, including the hammer, we have this last festival event, and I would say already that this is, or you can top this up to $10, and this one too. Now we have the Ancient Moss. Again, this one is a combination of your hammers, your gems, your refined gold plus speed ups with a value again of $1. This one again, and this will reset again tomorrow, so this one is a good value. Now regarding your last purchase, TITOBODS doesn't really know if this does extend to $10 or more, but TITOBODS think it's at $10, so that's what we're going to go for. Just make sure that the value is not below 3,000% so that you can get the best value for your buck in here. So we have the next one, the golden key. Always golden key and torches are really needed. Make sure you go for what you need at the moment. For example, you are on a budget. Make sure that, for example, you are prioritizing the level of your research, then go for torches. If you are going to level up your city, you need your keys, go for the golden key. If you can get both, it could be good, but when it comes to the value of the torches and the golden key, I would say 5,000 to 4,000 in value is going to be the best one for you. So next up, this one, TITOBODS really don't think that you need this unless you are a new player. So for players in our current age of a server, I think this one. But for new players that really needs this one, this will give you. And this one is a good value for you guys. So make sure you only got to the point wherein you have 3,000% of value. And this one do resets every day, so it's a good one for new players. So we have this one now. What TITOBODS is going to tell you is that for sure players on the same server as me or higher will get at least this until the $5. So that's what is going to happen. So this one do for players like me who are in need of this one, but for players that are just new to the servers or that is in a new server or young servers, TITOBODS is not sure if you're going to actually need this unless you are a heavy spender, maybe whaling or in the Kraken territory. So for you guys, of course, this is going to be also in need. So for those of you guys who are in there that are new to the servers and are still just starting or beginning, and you are in this festival event, TITOBODS think that this value is going to be good because of the speed ups, but overall for me this is based on your situation in the game, so this is not a priority for TITOBODS. Next up, we have a forest bounty. TITOBODS always say that this one is of good value. That 100% it is, because as you can see the speed ups, how much can you get from this one? You have Empire coins, you have your universal hero medals, 2 pieces, 4 pieces extra, and then you have your technique points in here. You have 5 days of research, 10 days, 15 days of research speed ups, 20 days of research speed ups. Just based on the research speed ups, the value of $5 is actually more than what you can get from the value of the rewards. So TITOBODS will tell you this one do. And as always, this when you see this kind of event with the chest and everything here and the value is $3 or $5, TITOBODS will always approve that as long as the value itself is pretty good. Now let's move to the top of Bonanza. So this one is the accumulation of all your purchases. So in addition to somebody purchasing in the game right now, you will have accumulated Empire coins purchase, wherein everything will be counted as long as they are not from your battle pass. So anything that you purchase from your battle pass will not be included in your top up Bonanza. Now on your top up Bonanza, if you're going to be vigilant, you can see that if you're going to be observant, you can see that you have your forest sanctuary troop set here. How many times did we have a free trial with your new troop team? But right now we do have one, and if you purchase up to the 10,000 accumulation of Empire coins, you will get 3 days of this troop team. And to be honest with you guys, the other rewards here does kind of felt like a little bit low comparing it to before, but you still have your extra rewards like the luxurious custom chests here that gives you that allows you to choose one of the following rewards, and in the end you have this one. So to be honest with you guys, TITOBODS do like freebies as always. So if this is going to be the freebie, and there's only just a few freebie really that has been added, but the overall value, especially with the legendary hero medals, is almost the same as what we always get from this top up Bonanza. But the good thing here is you're going to choose from which is good here. If you're up to refining your legendary rings, you go for fine gold. Now again, technique points is right now in demand because of the Newcastle facility. They're saving up a lot of this, a lot of players. So I will just let you decide if you're going to get the technique points, but you have a lot of other avenues to get technique points. But getting fine gold right off the bat doesn't really come that easy. And for your raw irons, you always get this one every other day through your Rally of Tribes. So for me, the value of raw iron is really good in here, but comparing it with your fine gold, you don't always get fine gold right away. So for me, depending on what you need, is really what you're going to do. So for the other things, we all get that, same exact rewards. So if you are a player that wants to get the new troop team, you can go for until the accumulation of 225,000 Empire coins. So that's like a total of, let's say, 500 bucks. That's what I think, or more, 500 to 600 bucks. That's the total accumulation of this one for sure. So now that we're done with the top of Bonanza, let's go with your troop team. So what is unique about your troop team? For what we already have, for players who love this kinds of team, and I know there are a lot of players that loves this kinds of team, okay, so this one will do. But for TITOBODS, really, this one is just, unless you are really just, in a nature team lover or really needs of the stack, I don't really recommend for the other players, especially free to play or first time spenders, for example, that really wants their first ever troop team. I don't really recommend this to be yours. For the players that are new, that wants to have their very first theme, the boss is just going to tell you that make sure that the theme that you get isn't just for the attributes, but also you have the interest for the team and you really like the team, so that you won't waste your money, not just because of the attributes, but also you will enjoy using your troop team. So that's where TITOBODS stand. Next up, since we have talked about the troop team already, let's talk about now the city team. A lot of players are going to be, looking forward to this. As TITOBODS said again and again, that there are players that are nature lovers. They have such interest into these kinds of stuff, and I know that this will for them. But for TITOBODS, again, this is a pretty decent, theme with a pretty good effects. And overall, the impact of this one for TITOBODS is, again, but as I've said, it's pretty decent. We're not really going to purchase it, but that's what you can get from that. We also have here the new title, Wild Grove. It kind of looks okay for TITOBODS. Again, this is, and it doesn't really scream that much of, buy me, buy me, buy me, something like that. So again, unless you need the attributes or you are a nature lover or you love this theme, TITOBODS will not intervene with that and will eventually support you. This one though is pretty interesting. It looks cool. TITOBODS think this, it it looks cool. Look at the combination of it plus the profile that we have right now. It kind of gives the vibe of hiding in the forest. And just peeking out of the leaves, there are movies that I have watched before that has this kind of scene in it. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, and it kind of looks cool, really. That, yes, then again, it's quite cool. So there you go. There's also going to be another pre-purchase or pre-sale purchase before the anniversary event. So if you are a player that are looking for the anniversary event special themes and your budget is limited, why not just save up till you see the new anniversary event city team and troop team. We don't know what it would look like. We may be surprised in the process, but all TITOBODS know is that when it comes, it is pretty special and looks cool. Something like your dragon that we already have. So hopefully they will deliver also that kind of impact for the city team and troop team, and hopefully the price will not be that much. But anyway, the price also gives it its overall impact and value, because the higher the price is, sometimes the luxurious the item is and the rare the item goes. Now, what else do you have in your event? So you have the monster elimination. In my account, I think I have maxed this one out. So TITOBODS want to know your guys' opinions about the monster elimination in the comments. And magical ritual, the price is $3. It's a good one because of the other additional rewards like your lightning crystal, your legendary magma crystal, especially for new players, plus the speed ups. The price of it is quite okay. So I'm going to give it a pass. Let's say it's valuable for the price of $3. So go for it. So just do your mana convergence. It's actually just the same as what we have every day. Just do your daily things. Make sure that you always max this one out. And the thing is, at the end of this one, you can use your magic potion in here for the ritual. And then also you can use now your magic crystal for your magic store. So this is what you get for your magic store. You can also purchase your monster crystal for your health and health regeneration on your monster elimination, so that you can get up to the end of the event and get all the rewards that is available in the mini event. So you also can get this one, but you can get a lot of this without purchasing here. So just make sure that you do all your quests daily, and just make sure to check your monster elimination, because you just need to click on this one so that you will know that you have already the amount of the monster crystal. To be honest with you guys, the amount of universal legendary hero medals here are still 5. Hopefully in the future it's 10, because we have events like this that we only have 3. 10 is the best, and I will tell you that if it is 10, but if not, then it's 5. It's just but the other rewards here are quite okay. This is 5 again, not the best, but this one is 100, which is okay for me. And this also is 100 pieces, so that's also okay for me. And this one also is a good one. This is like TITOBODS think this is like 120. So overall, the magic store is quite okay, bordering decent and okay. So TITOBODS think it's kinda, unless you have like combinations of before, wherein you have here your insight points, okay, then with the raw irons, then if there is hammers also in here, I think it will be even better, especially if you have the other ones that we have before, wherein we had like the training speed ups, building speed ups, universal speed ups involved in the store. So only if they will allow us to have that, enjoy that special magic store event. So for the consumption rebate, don't worry if you have already consumed all the hours. This is 600 hours for your building speedups, for your research speedups, and for your training speedups. Now, what is the accumulation of this one? It's actually this reward preview in here. So you will get how many of those, plus, of course, your resources. And the best one here is for the research, because you will have extra insight points. And every hour there will give you every point in here. So make sure that you use the 600 hours. So this is for 7 days, and we already are at the second day. So make sure you get all of them. So you will have 600 hours equivalent to what you used, and 600 hours will be given to you, plus the extra rewards like your forging kit, and insight points, and of course resources. This has a difference between what we have before. So before we had the consumption rebate also. This is like the second time. The first one that we have experienced the consumption rebate, if you're going to remember, you will already receive the rewards. In the process, if you are in the MGE, you can use the rewards that you have already used and then use the rebate rewards, and then you can double your value of speed ups and use it during the MGE. What do you guys think about this whole event process, the store, the new themes, or the festival event itself? Do you have a recommendation for the store or the mall? Do you have recommendations or thoughts on the city team, troop team, and also the forest magic event here? Please do let TITOBODS know in the comments, and you know TITOBODS, we're going to talk about it. And if you want to know more about what we're up to in the past few days, check out this video on your screen right now. And as always, you guys, have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.